Good morning, YouTube. It's nice, a sunny day. I'm ready to do some adventuring. I am on the mend. Those antibiotics got in me and I am feeling so much better. Real Babes is not. I think Real Babes is getting sick. So I'm drinking some coffee, and as soon as she's up, I'm taking her down to the urgent care doc in the box and hopefully going to get her on the antibiotics that I'm on so she doesn't have to deal with the fever and all the other stuff that's associated with this crud. We are going to the doctor. You gonna drive?
Sure.
Real Babes was just commenting on the boards. My pops has to put scrap 2x stock down on some of the dirt patches under the carport because the deer will use it as a lay and sometimes a scrape, and they'll actually get these pretty big holes excavated. And as she's talking about it, I look out the windshield. There's a mule deer doe right there. Oh, baby. I'm sorry you're feeling icky.
Yeah.
There's another town deer. I am sorry, YouTube. I really thought the adventuring was going to be a little bit more than going to urgent care. So hopefully if we can get some antibiotics into Real Babes ASAP, she will not deal with the terrible fevers and muscle aches and all that BS that I went through. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, baby.
Thanks, man.
Real Babes getting sick really puts a damper in one of the adventures that she was really looking forward to. And it was scheduled for tomorrow, and she's probably going to get upset that I'm going to share this with y'all on YouTube. But Real Babes wanted to go tomorrow to the hippie hot springs, the clothing optional hippie hot springs. Did you want to go get naked with the hippies?
I like being naked in water, generally speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been there before.
Yes, we have.
Not our first rodeo. It was.
We are coming down Highway 65. We're almost to the river. We're almost down to the Delta Valley. And then it's just a quick little jump over to the urgent care. The Delta Valley. They grow a lot of corn. They grow a lot of cannabis. And that's about it. That's about all they grow in the Delta Valley. I say that, but that looks like a bunch of alfalfa there. And there are some little orchards, but it's mostly corn and cannabis here in the Delta Valley. There's a bunch of cannabis there, and I'm pretty sure that is hemp because there's no big security fences around it. Oh, almost there, babe. Door front delivery.
Thank you, baby.
See you soon, baby. Real Babes is inside at the urgent care getting checked out, and I think we might get a hotel room for the next couple of days because apparently whatever I had was contagious, and we are scared to death of getting my father sick. So it might be best for us just to get a hotel room on the way back. Well, the doc told Real Babes it was viral respiratory infection.
Yep.
And he was not going to give her antibiotics. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, we are heading back up on towards the mesa, up to Cedar Edge, to regroup and figure out what we are gonna do to combat the sickly sickness. Oh, there's a deer. You've got food hanging out of your mouth.
He's a goofy looking guy.
It is a goofy looking deer.
Aw, hi Goofy.
It looks sick.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. These town deer are always kind of sick. There are a ton of these praying mantis out. This guy's looking at that guy. And since everyone's sick, I'm gonna start cooking some lunch. Grilled ham and cheese and tomato soup again. That's a typical sick meal. And before I got to get moving on the cooking, I wanted to show y'all something. This is what I think is one of the best values out there still today. When I was a kid, every old man carried one of these. And it's called the Sharp Finger. And it's a little, I think 3.1 inch blade, sheath knife, and old timer, Sharp Finger. And you can still get these things for, when I was a kid, they were 20 bucks. And now on Amazon, they're 15 to 16 bucks. So granted, they're made in China. They're no longer USA made, but it's a great little knife. It comes with a leather sheath and you really can't beat the price. So I picked myself one up before we made it this way. And it is my fish cleaning, bird cleaning, apple and cheese cutting knife. 15 bucks, you really can't beat that. I'm almost done, and I haven't really been videoing. Oh my goodness, there's two. Real Babes is gonna lose her mind. Two whistle pigs? Hi, little whistle pigs. Real Babes is gonna flip out. She's gonna think it's so cool that there's two of y'all. Let's see how close I can get. You guys are young, huh? Yeah. I bet you're siblings. Yes. I bet you two are siblings. Well, there goes the whistle pigs. After lunch, I might fish the creek a little bit and put some carrots out for the whistle pig. You put it out in a little pattern? Yeah. Real Babes is always getting so creative with the whistle pick treats. Real Babes is resting. I got myself a V8 and some carrot, and it looks like my little buddies have eaten all their carrot already, so let's go give them some more. Real Babes is resting. The whistle pig's food has been replenished, and I think I might do a little bit of fishing right in the surface creek right here real quick. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. That's what we have for bait. I'd like to use some worms, but I'm not going to the store till later, so I'm going to use one of these. We're going to use a species specific a Balzer German-made trout hook. These are spayed, they don't have an eye, and they're great little snelled hooks. Hooks to nylon is what they're called across the pond. Let's go ahead and get one of these bad boys out. Okay, we've got our little snell hook on, and now we're going to use some round split shot. Okay, we're only going to use one tiny little split shot, and that might be too much. There's our tiny little number 10 hook. Ooh, I'm going to trim that tag end off. And we're going to use some of the Berkeley Gulp fake night crawlers. We've actually had pretty good luck with this. If I don't have any luck now, I'm going to go to the store earlier and get real worms so I can fish some real worms, at least drift some worms before it gets dark. There's our fake worm, and you can see where the barb is exposed and the point. Let's go throw that a couple times. The whistle pigs have not returned. And I'm going to fish the lower pool first. This is usually a pretty productive little pool. You can see how low the water is there. Okay. Today's fishing has been incredibly unproductive. Granted, I haven't put a whole lot of effort into it. So I think I'm going to take a break on fishing and go to the grocery store, get everything we need for dinner. I'm gonna cook everyone meatloaf tonight. Those, well, one looks like a Clark's nuthatch right there. And I can't, nope, they're both scrub jays. I haven't seen a scrub jay in many, many, many years. I don't think they liked me videoing them. Hey, you're not supposed to be there. Oh, are they breeding? Or courting?
Ooh, they're doing it.
Are they doing it? Isn't she gonna like bite the head off him?
So
they are doing it.
They are doing it. That is a female and that is a male. And yeah, she's gonna rip his head off and eat it. Yes, I think so.
Love is truly blind. And headless in the case of praying mantises. Okay, y'all. Real Babes is gonna roll with me. Oh, your goofy little deer buddy's coming back. Looks like it's maybe a year.
Yeah.
It's a young one.
Bye.
Bye, goofy deer. Oh yeah, look at him. The reason it's got food hanging out of its mouth, look when it looks away. It's got a massive underbite.
I saw that. I saw the underbite.
I told you, it's one of those inbred town deer. Look at him, he's goofy as hell. Real Braves. Braves. I almost called the Real Babes Real Braves. She's going to brave her sickness so we can hit the thrift store before it closes, because the shelter shop is one of our favorite little thrift stores. Nothing. We didn't see anything. One more stop.
Definitely our same goofy boy.
That is the goofy underbite deer. Let's see if he looks away. Give us a profile, buddy. Let's see your goofy underbite.
Hi.
Yeah, see how he's all spotty and sickly looking? Yeah, look at how far it's sticking out.
I know.
You heard me. Did that hurt your feelings? Goofy looking deer. Hi, Bubba deer. That lower lip of his is sticking way out. Real Babes is going to be disappointed. Whistle pigs haven't tasted the latest offerings of carrots. It's meatloaf time, y'all. Real Babes refuses to touch meat.
It's yucky. Chef Wally doing it up.
Trying to make sure we get a good mixture. Okay. We're heating the beans up and we're getting ready to do the glaze on the meatloaf. The meatloaf is glazed. The beans are slow cooking. And I think that's about all the prep we got to do. She looks fat. That's because she ate her boyfriend. She ripped his head off and ate him. Did your whistle bigs come back?
No.
No.
No. Did you put that? See that piece of carrot right there?
Yeah.
Did you put that there?
Yeah, the lower one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't been back.
I'm going to put some Walmart returns and some shopping bags in the truck because I keep forgetting to. There's that goofy little deer. And we're going to see how close we can get to him. Oh, there you go, bud. Bubba. The beans, mashed potatoes are done, and we're maybe 5 minutes before bringing the meatloaf out of the stove or the oven and letting that sit. And I wanted to touch base on this sharp finger knife again real quick. There it is, old timer. Sharp finger. And like I mentioned earlier, these things are actually less expensive now than they were when I was a kid. And the one thing that is different is when you order them or buy them at a retail store, there's 2 different types of steel they're using and they're specified, so you know what you're getting. You got the original, which is a high carbon steel, and then you have the stainless steel. Now, I always go for the high carbon steel because while it is incredibly difficult, well, not difficult, it just takes a little bit more time to get a good edge on it, that edge stays. It's good carbon steel, you know, tool steel basically. And the one thing a lot of people don't like about high carbon steel blade knives is this will eventually darken. Get like a real like smoky, dull gray to it. And a lot of people just don't like that. I don't really care. I use it for cutting, not looks. But because of that, they do offer them in a stainless steel version. So I just figured I'd point that out to y'all. As y'all can tell, I am pretty tickled with my brand new $15 knife. I'm looking for that deer. I'm about to go pull that meatloaf, and I think that deer is probably gonna come back and try to bed down there again. We gotta let the meatloaf cool down for a bit. So I'm out here seeing if I can find out where that little deer went and decided to bed down at. Okay, we're ready to eat. I even made cookies. Real Babes was just telling me a story about a co-pilot who got really upset at something he did, and so he stood up, walked to the back of the plane, and then jumped out the door, like exited the plane as it was flying. And then she looked at me and she said, he had a hard landing. He died.
No, I meant he had a hard landing and was so upset about it, he jumped out the airplane.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood that.
No.
Yeah, I totally misunderstood that. I was like, oh, he jumped out of the airplane, and when he fell to the ground, and he had a hard landing. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm understanding a little bit more now. That was it on that video. I am the healthiest one of the bunch right now. So my job as chef has been reinstated, and that's pretty much what it was. Just cooking a little food, doing a little fishing, and that's it. Hopefully we're gonna get into some more exciting content as soon as Real Babe starts feeling a little better. Love y'all, and we will see y'all as soon as we turn the GoPro back on.